Welcome back to Upper Lusatia for the Back to Basics series, episode 7, with me, MrSealyp. I suddenly remembered that I own field 16, which is grass, so got out here with the grass and harrow. I bought a second grass and harrow. I hope I didn't delete, you'll see when this gets edited. I did do a bit of recording where I had two of them running together and I might have deleted it, but if I didn't, you've already seen it. So we went over and we did field 24, that's been grassland harrowed. So it's got a fertiliser state on it, and 16 has just been done. Both need cutting. I do need to make hay. The money has gone up again to 192,000. The reason for that is because I might have got carried away again. Might have. Only very, very slightly. If we go to growth, I did field 19, which was ready to harvest. I harvested it, slurried it, ploughed it. And then field 27, which was actually a fair size one. It was bigger than I thought it was, if that makes sense. Something like 3.2 hectares or something like that. That has been harvested. I haven't done anything else with that one. So the money has gone up a little bit. That does need to be slurried, it needs to be ploughed, but that's quite a large field. The ploughing of that is going to take a little bit of time. What we're going to be doing is leasing the baler. Like I said, I was going to the Krone Comprima, and I'm going to drive around, not on the fields that I own, but around the periphery, so to speak, and I'm going to make grass bales. Then I'm going to lease the bale wrapper. I'm going to go around and do that. What I'm also going to be doing is cutting one of those fields. So I'm going to try and get two jobs done at the same time. When the field has been cut, mowed, I'm then going to ted it for hay, and then we're going to bale some hay. Whether I'll get all of that done in this episode, I don't know. We still haven't had the next update. I know there's a lot of concern over the egg situation. There seems to be an issue still. This is showing. I mean, I've got a couple out here now which I didn't have before, which is a bit odd. If I go in and have a look in the menu, it tells you how many eggs are in the coop. I've got one in my backpack. It says there are 19 eggs in the coop. Now, when you actually walk out and look, there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's maybe 4. There certainly are not 19. I know a lot of people have been saying they've got it to a point where, oh, there's another one there. They're not all showing. Why? No one's quite sure. And I think everyone's hoping that in an update, that will get resolved. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember if I've mentioned that before or not. I might have done. Regardless, let's get this. Like I say, all my mowing stuff have kind of moved over here. Sheep need to be cleaned out again. So we'll grab the mowers and we'll put them on this. Then we'll go and lease the round baler. Oh no, I need this mower. Oh, that's annoying. Just realised what I just said. I suppose what I could do... It's only one mower, isn't it? Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. My wife did say to me the other day, she said, I like the fact that when you're doing your videos, you're talking the whole time about what you're doing. You're saying out loud your thoughts, and there's something to be said for that. Sometimes I don't really think about it, and I suddenly realise I'm mumbling, and that people probably can't even hear what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do then is going to take a little bit longer, but I'm doing something else at the same time. To be fair, I've probably got enough money. You know what, should I just buy another mower? question is though, how often am I going to be running 2 sets of mowers? Probably not very often. So and this is carrying on the same vein I have been on this Let's Play. It's just kind of ad hoc, do what I want when I want, various different jobs that kind of pop into my head really. Don't know how well this is going to work. I'll go on the outside first, I think. I've got the narrows on actually, it doesn't really matter. What I'll do, I'll start on the field so, and I'll go around the outside afterwards. Now admittedly this is going to take a little while, but like I say, I'm going to be doing something else at the same time, so it's not really that much of an issue. I shall go from up to the edge. Swing it round and there we go. Right, let him carry on. Back to the farm. Okay, I've grabbed the fabric only because I'm going to be running the front mower and the rear baler. I'm not sure, I'm just thinking the mower should cover the wheelbase. I don't want to be destroying any crops as I go, but you never know. Oh, that was the thing I've got to do. I need to thank Farmer Foley. There's a few people actually who messaged me when I was putting the Hodgep in here with what do you call it? Manure. I did manage to get the Hodgep in the end, but if you look down here at the wall, that first lot I said I didn't know where it had gone. It went down the front or down the side and kind of under the wall. This is very tight here, it's very narrow, and there's a bit of a kind of fence-ish hedge behind here. So what a lot of people have suggested is they've got rid of this and they've just had 2 this side. I think Farmer Foley said he got rid of them here, or left 2 here, then had a market garden in one of the placeable areas. So I'm thinking off the back of that kind of feedback, from there was 2 or 3 of you, I'm probably going to get rid of this, but because I've got manure in at the moment and water, I'll wait for that to run out first, make as much money as I can, then we'll sell it. Whether I'll put a 3rd one in somewhere else, I don't know. For the time being, it will stay there, but we will get rid of it at a later date. I mean, to be fair, I can probably just do another big-ish contract and make, you know, I don't know, 20,000 or something. If I do a job at harvest right the way through to getting it reseeded again, especially on a fair-sized field, you can make a chunk of money. Now, this is going to be incredibly random. The only problem with it being incredibly random is remembering where the bales are, so when I then come around with the bale wrapper, I also know where they are. I'm going to buy another piece of equipment while I'm here as well. I'm going to lease the Krone Comprima 155, was it? Where was it? Yeah, F155 XC 380 55R 500 50R. Let's go with a single axle. I don't want a double. 4,900, but I did the extra jobs to allow for it. It doesn't matter, it's not, that's not the issue. What I'm going to buy though is this. This is the Lizard homemade bale trailer, and this is by AS Agri. I used this one a while back, I think. Where is it? Did I use that one, the Malone? I think I used the Malone one on Golden Days of Farming. So I thought I'm going to load manually onto this one, give it a go, take them to the sell point and that kind of thing. I know there are auto load, auto stack trailers, and there's loads of different stuff, but I'll give it a go. So, oh, can change the colour as well. What haven't we got? Actually, yellow's alright, isn't it? Yeah, let's go with yellow. Cool. Now that says it will do 6 bales, but I've done in the past is put 2 on. I can do 2 here. On the other trailer I managed to do this. 2 there, 2 there, but then you can normally stack another one on top here. So I'll probably get 8 on that if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. Not always. So let's try out a different. Why is that put itself right on top of the weird? Okay, let's go. Doesn't really matter. Let's open up that. Turn it on. That's spinning under there. Drop it down. Let's turn on the baler. Drop the pickup down. Let's go. Now getting too close to fields that you don't own, often you get a message coming saying you don't own this field, therefore you won't be able to cut the grass or anything else. This is going to be a time consuming job because I'm just going to bimble round. Actually it's going to fill up quicker than I thought. Just kind of do a snaking route around the countryside. There are lots of areas like this, as you can see. Actually get the curve right. There's loads of grass here, so I can go up and down. Get a few bales here, I think. The only downside to a round baler has always been the case. No auto unload. Oh, I like that you can see the innards. Have to have a bit of a closer look at that when we do it next time. Don't know how many we're going to get, but we'll get a few. Don't know how good the pickup's going to be on a tight turn. Not fantastic, but I suppose that was to be expected. I can collect it later. So these will be wrapped and these will just be silage bales. I've got silage in the bunker silo and I think the silo's done fermenting. These will be sold, so these are going to be another way of making money, so I don't have to just spend my entire life just doing contracts. I do need to seed field 11 and I do need to harvest field 9, which I haven't done yet either. I just thought, let's have a look in there. So cool. It's a really nice mod. So there's plenty on this map. There's just grass everywhere. It's not going to be an issue whatsoever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bimble around for a bit, cut some more, see how many bales we can make. And I'll see you in a little while when I've done some more. Field 16 was finished a little while ago. I brought the Deutz back over and I've grabbed the Fortschritt to do the tedding on there. I've been going around the fields mainly over kind of this direction behind the farm. I haven't done any over here really yet. Doing grass bales. I've done quite a few. Now I don't know how many I had already done. It says total 90 and some of those are the bales I did the other day. I've done 27 in this session, but I did do a session before. So I'm not quite sure how many I've actually done. I really don't know. What also dawned on me when I brought this back over, it was a bit filthy. We don't have a jet wash, so let's get a jet wash under placeables. I don't think I've got the. No, I'll just get a jet wash. I was to say I haven't got one of the. Put under the tree, just there. Perfect. The Deutz I'll go and get the bale wrapper, and I'll get on with that in a second. let's take this over. Get it tedding that field. I did go around the boundary afterwards as well. That needed doing. Good news, I posted yesterday my, well it might even be today, depends when I post this, my video on devblog number 3, new crops and weed control, and one of the new icons was for milk, and I did mention in the video, I didn't know whether or not that meant we were going to get it on consoles. In the Giants forum, Matt very kindly sent forward the forum post from Lusatia. Someone asked the question, does that mean we're getting milk on consoles? He said, short answer, yes. No more automatic milk. So, take from that what you will, but it does appear that we will be getting... Oh, crikey. Let's get that bit there. There we go. We are going to be able to transport milk ourselves on consoles. Good news. Very happy about that. So I'm just going to run one strip round the outside all the way around, and then I'll set him off. Or her. Should be a him. Should be one of the boys, Luke or Max. Sometimes we get local. I could have cut more along here, couldn't I? Never mind. Then this will be windrowed, this will be baled, and this, to be fair, I do need, because of the mix I do for total mixed ration, I need twice as much hay as I do silage and straw. So I may well end up doing another field of hay, but if I do need to do that, that'll do off screen. Because I've done so many, you can see that all the grass bales dotted all over the place. They are literally anywhere I could cut grass, there are bales dotted around, so yeah. So if I find them all, let's cut more over there. Oh, 1, 2, 3 more there. There's a field a bit further over there. There's more there. Yeah, just everywhere. So I'll get this going, and then we'll get some bale wrapping done. Let's lift that up. I start about here. Any extra bits I can do myself. Awesome, right. Let's go and get the bale wrapper. I got halfway to the store, having just bought the jet wash and forgot to wash the Dutzfer. So I went back, washed it, and I'm back again. So like I said, because this is me playing, I haven't necessarily got to save any money or anything like that. I don't... let's go too far away. I can test things out. I'm still earning the money, I'm not just chucking it in with cheap boxes, but it does mean I can have a bit of a fiddle around and try things I haven't really used before. Like I say, I've used the McHale 991 and 991 used. The HS 2000 I think I did a guide to, like a mod review. The weird thing is this says, oh it did say, oh in the main mod hub, it says it can be trailed behind or offset, but I could never get it to do anything other than be offset. I don't know why. I can't have bought that then. That was close. Lease. I'm assuming this is going to be as loud as the other McHale wrappers. Very cool. Found it quite interesting when I did my vlog. Was it number 5? I think it was, when I filmed the baling and wrapping going on in the field in Cumbria, and it was a Tanko bale wrapper. What I found interesting from that point was the only Tanko thing we've got is a modded one, and that's the bale grab. It's interesting. Actually, what I need to do is open it out, and I think I have to, yeah, put it to offset myself. So as I drive forwards, it should swing out. There we go. Right. Question is now, where are all the bales? Bale hunt. I can see one. Am I way too far over? Okay. Let's find the next one. I seem to recall. Oh, there's one there. There's one out by the road directly ahead. One just there. Yeah, it's just going to be a case of driving around. Cut and unload. I was thinking what I might do off screen is there we go. Is lease the automatic bale trailer for round bales, take them all to one place, and then load them up onto a trailer and take them to sell a bit at a time. So I'll have a field or something somewhere with however many bales I've made all in it, and then I can go and collect them from there and take them to sell, rather than going out into the fields having to pick up 6, 8 at a time. If they're all in one place, I can just go back with that handmade bale trailer and get them wherever I need to. That, I think, is probably the best bet. That's what I'm going with anyway. Right, next one I'm going to do out of cab. Now I know I can drive to the next one while that's wrapping, but I want to leave this one here because the other one, next one's over there, I'm going to collect. Cool. Cool. Right. On that post if I can. Now whiz up to the next one. Actually, this is way quieter than the 991, the mod for that. That really, when that gets going, that makes quite a racket. Now, interestingly, when I baled all of these using the Comprima, the Krone, when it put them out the back, none of them rolled. They just stopped exactly where they were. Now I've wrapped them, they're rolling. What weird. I've done that. This one I'll do it at an angle. So I'm worried that one's not going to stop, because that seems to be picking up speed now. It's going to disappear off onto the road, I think. Oh, might have stopped. Cool, right, okay. Continuing, I'm going to wrap them. I may collect them. We'll go and check in a minute and see how the Tedding's getting on. Excellent. I think I'll turn it sideways, it shouldn't roll away. Okay, I'll send it well. Not friendly, buddy. So, as you've seen, the bales were being collected. I've now collected them all in, all the ones I did. I did a few more than I thought I had. Each load on that auto load trailer is 30. So we've got 30, 60. What have we got? 60, 70, 80, 86 bales. Yeah, I thought I'd put them all over here out of the way. They're wrapped, so they're okay in the elements. Doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is pull this forward. I don't know how many I'm going to get on this at this precise moment. I'm using the Massey Ferguson and I'm using the bale spikes. It doesn't matter because they're going to be sold. I know it would usually be a bale grab or something like that. But I have found though in game when you stack them like this, or if you use the Arcusin auto stack or anything like that, they're quite hard to get hold of sometimes like that. Now I don't know how well this is going to load up. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's going to be fairly easy. I often find doing this I drop bales all over the place and it's a horrible, horrible mess. But we'll try and get these on. We'll try and get at least one load sold before the end of the episode. That's kind of the plan. Next episode, the field over to there, to the side of us, field 9, we need to harvest. I think our combine operator is going to be Max for that harvest as far as I'm aware. Come on. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's going to be Max. I apologise, Max, for giving you the smelly job last time. I know Luke got to do the combining, so you get to do the combining this time. I know some of the jobs on the farm aren't great. Unfortunately, some of them need to be done. But yes, you're going to be in the combine. That'll be the next episode. We need to get that field cleared and then turned, and we need to seed field 11. We haven't done any of that yet. I just wanted to do this. This is bale therapy. I don't know why, but I've always found doing bales quite therapeutic, very relaxing. I'm not quite sure why I do, I just do. I know some people hate it. I often find logging to be exactly the same. And news on the logging front. DJ Goham, who's got his own channel, does a few videos, did a video the other day where he was trying to help me out by doing some logging for Lone Oak for me. Which is very kind of him to do, and he said on his video that he normally does a live stream on a Friday, which he can't do, so he's now going to do it on Sunday, and he wants to try and do a kind of VIP stream kind of thing within the console gaming environment. There's a few of us guys knocking about, and I know there's Farmer Min and Golf Cart Jockey and Mustang Man, Smoke. There's quite a few. Obviously a DJ Goham, and there's a whole load of us all out there doing it. So I think we're going to do a stream on Sunday, 7 PM I think UK time, which is going to be something. I've done a stream with other people. That is all very dependent on whether my multiplayer will work, of course, but keep your eyes peeled. 7 PM on Sunday there may well be a live stream going up on DJ Goham's page on his site. I may well stream it from sort of my side as well, but I'm going to be there helping out with whatever they need done. So yeah, something to look forward to. Like I say, fingers crossed on the multiplayer, because that's often my biggest bugbear and my issues I have. Come on. Okay, we're getting there. I'll take a bale off the top first. That's probably going to be easier, isn't it? I think. That trick of going up first without catching any of the bales. Back up a bit. Stop a little bit there. Just try and make sure we get the bales on. Oh, as you probably noticed, I've put the standard wheels back on the Massey. I say back on. I started with the two-wheel drive to put the standards on. I think it was 8,000, and I didn't have enough money at the start. Now I've done a few more jobs and contracts, and I know I'm going to be selling these bales. We've invested in a standard set, so we've now got four-wheel drive on here. I just thought it might be a little bit easier. Field 16 is being baled. We've got the Fortschritt over there with the square baler, the 120/80 big pack. So that's being done. Those bales will need to be put onto a bale trailer and brought back over to the farm. That I'll probably do off screen, but I may well do a quick kind of time-lapse montage type affair for the start of the next episode, because they do need to come off the field, because I'm fully aware that whilst I find this very therapeutic doing bales, not everybody enjoys it, not everyone enjoys watching it, so you know, horses for courses and all that kind of thing. Whoa, mind the trailer. Now, I mentioned this a few times before, looking at various different YouTubers playing the game, how many people do it or try to do it in cab, and it looks incredible, and if you can do it, brilliant. I just find my depth perception is terrible. That bale there at the front seems to have, but this one here seems to have moved or shifted forward. I don't know if that's because the bale trailer moved. That's better. If you can hear a squeak in the background, I apologise, that's Farm Dog. It's got a new toy, so he really didn't like the tedding earlier either, did he? Got quite growly. It's unusual, doesn't normally do that. So yeah, to make sure I do the tedding when he's not around in future. Don't want to upset the dog, do we? So what I'll try and do... Now I don't know, I know sometimes trailers go a little bit glitchy or laggy or when you start putting things on, but what I think I find with bale trailers, especially ones like this, if they're designed to take 6 bales, they should take 6 no problem at all without moving. Sometimes you find bales wriggle around on trailers. The more you put on, the more laggy they become, and they don't always like it. So no sudden movements. Right. Okay, well, far from just getting 6 on here, I thought I'd go for 8, and I did 8, and then thought I can get 10 on there. This is a homemade bale trailer, so it's not rated officially. That's what I'm going with. Now, when I put the 8 on, these two, this one this side and that one that side, the straps went over them, no problem at all. So then I thought, well, I could stick another one here. I think I did this on the golden days of farming, and I think I did 12 on that one, because I put another one there and then another one on the other side. Unfortunately, this one here and this one here, these straps wouldn't go over all of that because I think there's a big gap here, although those tyres seem to be incredibly low. So I think I can probably get away with 8 strapped down, because as you can see, this one decided part way over it was going to try and jump off. It hasn't come off. I have to take my time. So let's go into the barrel sale point. I'm not going to take the straps off just yet, so they don't fall off. Not bad. What were we on? 159, were we? So it's now 160. That's 25,000. That's about right, isn't it? 10 bales at 2,600. So yeah, about 26,000 we should have got for that. That's pretty good. Right, let's do those straps. Take them off. And that is the end of this episode. We did get the silage bales done. We have sold a load. I know that if I do a load of 10, I'm going to get about 26 grand every time. I've got 86 bales sitting there. We'll have it now. I've got 76, so I've just sold 10. So like I say, we're going to get the baling done on field 16, get the hay bales, see how many we've got. I might need to do some more to make sure we've got enough to do total mixed ration. Plus, we're going to be harvesting field 9. We may do some jobs for other farmers. We may buy a field. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. But we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.